and welcome to everyone joining us from South Asia and Australia and New Zealand. My name is Andy Ng, and I lead Veritas business in this region. Today, we're proudly taking you through key developments in Veritas strategy, our technology, and in our flagship solution, NetBackup. On February 23rd, Veritas announced our vision for cloud-optimized, autonomous data management, which put simply, will redefine the way businesses will manage their data in the cloud and automates its protection from threats such as ransomware. This vision has been built around listening to our clients' needs. These needs have shaped our R&D roadmap, ensuring our customer success strategy is aligned to that of our customers. And their challenges have been clear. How do they protect their multi-cloud environments from cyber threats? How do they manage the growing complexity of their data across multiple clouds? How do they know if they're satisfying all compliance requirements? And how do they keep a lid on the escalating costs of storing and managing their data across multiple clouds? In August last year, Veritas conducted a survey of over 2,000 IT leaders across the world. We wanted to know how the global pandemic had affected their digital transformation plans. In this region, this is what we found. IT leaders experienced unexpected technology adoption. Up to 88% were forced to go above and beyond their cloud rollout plans. 70% had added 5 or more cloud services in the past year. And over half did not know the exact number of cloud services that they were using. And on top of this, nearly 50% admitted that their security measures were lagging behind. Overall, with the rapid shifts caused by the pandemic, IT leaders were deeply concerned about the gaps in protecting their cloud environments. There's no doubt that multi-cloud environments have their benefits: increased business agility, accelerated time to value, and improved business continuity. But these gains are being canceled out by the problem of managing these different environments. Organizations often end up with different data protection solutions in the cloud, where workloads and applications have been deployed in silos. This leaves them grappling with out-of-control cost, operational burden, and fragmented protection policies, opening them up to risk. So what's the answer? The answer is a long-term data management partner that can help them shrink the footprint of their cloud backups, automate the management of their cloud backups, and protect them against cybersecurity risk. And you guessed it, Veritas is that partner. Our strategy is simple: to enable autonomous data management from edge to core to cloud and across multiple clouds. We believe that data management should just happen, freeing up valuable IT resources to focus on strategic initiatives that drive greater business impact. My esteemed colleague here today, Geoff Coley, will be taking you through what this means very shortly. Over the past year or so, we've been busy executing on this vision and strategy. We acquired a leading SaaS protection company to deliver highly scalable data protection as a service to our enterprise customers. This is now our industry-leading NetBackup SaaS protection solution. We also recently launched Recovery Vault, providing seamless storage in the cloud. This is a fully managed, cost-effective secondary storage option for NetBackup users. That happens to also offer air-gap capabilities for ransomware protection. Later on today, we'll be introducing this service to you. We also invested and delivered native Kubernetes support to provide secure and resilient Kubernetes-powered distributed clouds. We also started offering industry-leading immutable storage in the cloud. And finally, we strengthened a number of our cloud partnerships, including announcing a strategic collaboration with Microsoft to jointly develop next-gen cloud scalability and cyber resilience solutions. And these investments are just the start. So what's next? Our second game-changing announcement, our new cloud scale technology. Cloud scale technology is the next generation of NetBackup's proven enterprise architecture that will provide a foundation for Veritas's roadmap to autonomous data management. But unlike legacy data protection solutions, it is built with modern web-scale technologies. This means it can deliver greater cloud agility and efficiency while enabling elastic auto-scaling data management. You'll hear more about this from Geoff shortly. Lastly, we're also excited to share that Veritas will be introducing subscription-based pricing to align with your modern IT and cloud initiatives. A Veritas subscription will provide you faster access to innovation and more value with streamlined procurement and administration. It will also simplify your capacity planning, allowing you to easily add capacity when you need it. I'd like now to hand back to Geoff and the team to provide you with more details on our vision and technology announcement, including the all-new NetBackup 10. Thanks again for joining us today. Hope you enjoy the rest of the event. Back to you, Geoff.
Thank you, Andy. So it's now my pleasure to take you a little deeper into two of the announcements Andy's just highlighted. The first being autonomous data management, our vision for the future. And secondly, our new architecture framework, cloud scale technology. Let's dive in. NetBackup is redefining data management for the next decade. And our goal for enterprise data management provides cyber resilience, ensuring that data is protected and recoverable to anywhere, from anywhere, no matter the threat. Our goal for enterprise data management was also that it's cloud optimized. It operates in the most cost-efficient and performant way possible within and across any cloud. Again, our goal for enterprise data management is that it has an autonomous operation, in that it delivers data management wherever that happens without sacrificing human oversight. NetBackup 10 and cloud scale technology is another major step forward to our goal of being the first autonomous data management solution in the industry. Cloud scale technology updates the proven NetBackup architecture with modern web scale technologies, such as containerized and programmable services. It brings in more artificial intelligence and adds more machine learning. It also adds techniques and capabilities such as elasticity, automation, and we call this hyper automation. And what that means, it's our commitment to you that in each and every future release of NetBackup, we automate more. We add multi-tenancy, yet again, through containerization, but also self-service or enhanced self-service capabilities. Some of the new capabilities cloud technology or cloud scale delivers in NetBackup 10 is that we bring in cloud-native immutable storage on AWS, Azure, and also what we call Seagate Live Cloud. Formerly, we only did this with S3 Object Lock. We now also include Azure Worm support for blob storage. We bring in NetBackup 10 cloud-native snapshots on AWS and also on Azure. This was formerly only available on Azure. So what we're doing here, we're standardizing the way in which NetBackup works as a platform across the cloud. We add automated malware scanning. So we're triggering off AI-powered anomaly detection. We do this during backups or before restores. This is again an incremental enhancement to what we announced in NetBackup 9.1. We bring in automated snapshot lifecycle management on both AWS and also on Azure. Now, depending on your architecture, this saves between 80 to 94% in storage costs. You're able to take a snapshot, ingest it into the backup, deduplicate it, and store it on tiered object-based storage, regardless of whether it sits today in AWS or in Microsoft Azure itself. So cloud scale technology will provide the foundation to enable NetBackup to self-provision resources, self-optimize operations, even self-heal and self-upgrade services. I mean, from a business outcomes perspective, we can talk to cyber resilience and improved operational efficiencies. But to me, the exciting thing here is you'll be able to run and obtain a common view of your data, regardless whether it sits at the network edge, in a data center, on orchestrated compute or private cloud. We're there, we're ready, and this is the vision of where we are ultimately going. So here we see a more detailed view of the cloud scale technology architecture. Each layer in this stack provides the following. The bottom layer is the actual storage of data. Now, in my view, this is a real game changer around Veritas versus its competition, because we don't and we are not tied to a specific object store or storage architecture itself. Now, in this view, we're showing how NetBackup Recovery Vault can provide storage as a service with Recovery Vault yet again, and Dowd will talk to that. But what we're doing is we're then able to layer on top of that different containerized functions. So if you look at the second square in the stack here, we're providing all the containerized services that NetBackup uses to manage and to protect data. Now, currently the snapshot service auto scales, but further auto scaling is coming with additional services soon. An additional advantage of these containerized services is to provide composability. And what I mean by that is we're dealing with the interrelationships of components within NetBackup. Depending on your deployment, not all will be used, but interactions are sized and executed in a way that they will or they do auto scale. They're elastic, they're there to save cloud costs. From a resiliency perspective, it's easy to restart, replace, or upgrade a containerized service without impacting operations. And of course, from a portability perspective, the vision is that containerized services can operate independent of the cloud environment or even what's on premise. The third layer here provides orchestrated management and information. This management can be driven through automation or manual interaction, calling southbound for task execution, exposing northbound to the broader control plane. The top layer is our strategy for delivering autonomous data management. This layer leverages all the programmability, composability, and intelligence of the layers below to provide data management that just happens. Data management and protection that self-provisions, self-optimizes, and of course, self-heals. So imagine a future where you might be employing an applications developer, a cloud architect, a security lead, or even someone still residing within an infrastructure or a backup function. That particular resource provides or deploys a specific workload into the cloud. That workload could be SaaS orientated, PaaS, IaaS, even a containerized function, depending on how you look at it. It could be deployed in AWS, as shown on the left-hand side of the diagram. AI-driven centralized protection policies realize that there's a new workload, picks it up and ingests it and protects the data. At some given point, you may want to deploy that particular resource somewhere else or recover it somewhere else. Let's say we go from left in AWS to right in Azure. We support that too. In addition, as the backup window runs, as resources are required to be protected, microservices within containers shrink and grow based on demand. So there you have it, a cloud-optimized data management platform with autonomous data protection as a software-defined framework that we will build upon, offering automated operations in a cyber-resilient way. You can recover to anywhere, from the edge, to the core, and of course also to the cloud.